And welcome. This is your girl Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance, here to do a general Cancer reading for all Cancers, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. In this reading today, we'll be looking at your love life, singles, and those currently involved. We'll also look at your money and career, all for the rest of November 2025. So if you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button if you really resonate or enjoy any portion of today's reading. Keep in mind, though, that time is fluid in tarot. So these messages may or may not resonate with your story. Also in tarot, the roles may be reversed. So only take the messages that are for you and leave the rest. All right, Cancer, we're going to first start off with looking at those that are currently involved in love. Then we'll go to singles, and then we'll go to your money and career. So without further ado, let's begin. I've already blessed the deck. Here we go. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Cancerians that are currently involved in love and romance. What is the current energy surrounding Cancer and the person that Cancer is currently involved with in love and romance at this time? We have the Ten of Swords in the reverse. The Queen of Swords. And the Two of Cups. Underneath the deck, we have the Hangman and the Seven of Pentacles. This is definitely someone who's been stuck fantasizing about picking up where you guys left off. There definitely was some type of betrayal that this person has caused you. And I think they want to talk to you about fixing and repairing the relationship to where you guys can come back together. Okay. Let's look closely at this energy. What is this Ten of Swords in the reverse that this person is trying to fix? Okay, the Four of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. So this person, especially with the Judgment in the reverse, this person really made a bad judgment call. I think they thought that they could just walk away from the connection, choose to ignore your offer, not take you seriously, and assume that they can just move on with their life. Right? But they misjudged the whole situation. I think they realize now that they ruined a good thing. I'm hearing they ruined a good thing. So yeah, with this Two of Cups, they want a relationship. I want to look at that real quick before I get into your energy. I think you have a lot to say, Cancer, about this. I'm just hearing all these thoughts. That's why I paused. But I want to look at this Two of Cups for this person real quick first, Spirit. Yeah, that's what they want to work on, a relationship with you. Picking up where you guys left off. Okay. All right, let's look at you. You're showing up as this Queen of Swords. You know, if you can really tell this person how you feel, I think you would say it's too risky. It's too risky to be a part of this connection with this person. It's even too risky to engage in a, how can I say this, passionate connection with this person, you know, what adults do in the bedroom. We're on YouTube, y'all, so I have to kind of censor what I'm saying. It's all too risky. You want something more than just a fling, a booty call, being an option. I think this person may, in your mind, you have really learned that this person is not treating you fairly. And the more that you become more clear or very wise about who this person is and get your emotions away from the equation, you begin to realize that this connection is not stable, and it's not equipped, or it's not this person's not capable of giving you this 10 of Pentacles, which is what you're looking for. So you're just kind of giving up on it, surrendering to the fact that this is just not your person. So why is this person wanting to come in and fix the relationship now? I know we're in Mercury retrograde until the end of November, but why now, Spirit? Because whatever other options that they were juggling you with or prioritizing ahead of you in this connection, they have dropped it with the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, it didn't work out. It didn't work out. I'm getting, it turned out to be repeated karmic cycle after repeated karmic cycle of this person realizing that they have chosen wrong. It's almost like a stream of bad luck, no matter who they interact with or talk to. All right. Tell me about this Hangman, and then we'll look further in this person's feelings for you. Yeah, they're feeling abandoned and left out in the cold. And it doesn't matter who they go towards. I'm getting they have tried dating apps. They've tried meeting people, and it's been failure after failure after failure. And it has a lot to do with this person just not really surrendering to the right type of connections. I would say this person put you in the category of a lot of these other karmics instead of saying, okay, Cancer's different. Cancer's energy is definitely different. And I really feel like this is someone that really didn't recognize your worth and value until it was too late. What is this 10 of Swords in reverse? Yeah, now they're scared. So you may have not heard from this person recently quite yet. Some of you guys have. If you did, do know this person had to build up and muster up a lot of strength to contact you. It wasn't something that this person just, felt sure about. They thought it through. They've looked at the facts. They've looked at the experiences that they've caused you. And they're saying, I got to do something or I'm going to lose Cancer forever. All right. So that's that. Let's look at this person's feelings for you. Alicia says, bless his heart. I know, right? It's sad, and this is a very common thing with karmics. They don't understand the significance when it comes to these spiritual connections and karmic lessons. They just kind of like treat these divine connections as if they don't matter. And I've been reading for a very long time, and it seems like that is the thing. So it's very unfortunate for sure. Spirit, what is this person's true and honest feelings for Cancer? Their true and honest feelings. King of Wands in the reverse. Four of Swords. And the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Death in the reverse and the Two of Cups. So they definitely want to revive and repair this connection. But the fact that the very first energy that defines this person's feelings is the King of Wands in the reverse. This tells me this person goes in and out of thinking about you, fantasizing about you, contemplating, do they really want to be single or not? They go back and forth with that. Do I really want to be single or not? Do I really want my freedom, or do I really want a relationship? Well, I don't want to lose the benefits of the relationship for sure, but do I really want that? Do I really want to sacrifice my freedom? That's what this person would say. Tell me about this King of Wands in the reverse energy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like they don't want to lose all that they've invested in this connection with you, but at the same time, I need more time to figure out if I really want this. That's why I say some of you guys may have not heard from this person yet. And it's because Cancer, they're in deep contemplation, thinking about if it's worth the risk. Yeah, they know you're pissed as well. And they're thinking about the things you told them last. Yeah. You want them to be way more mature and responsible. That's what you're upset about. That this person moves out of a very irresponsible and immature way. And you want somebody who is stable, has their stuff together, not running around town, not playing games. Like, you look at this person also as someone that is very codependent on people that can provide them a very comfortable experience, whether it be through their passionate connections, a place to stay, love, whatever. Like, I'm getting this person has people for certain things. So you put yourself in a category of whatever you were providing this person. That's what they're thinking about more than love. I'm not even getting cups here. Notice that I'm getting like passion and pentacles and thoughts. No cups here on love. So does this person have deep emotions for Cancer? No, it looks like passion. They like how you make them feel. You're showing up as the Queen of Cups. I'm also getting they have, who is this Queen of Wands, y'all? I can't tonight. The Chariot, and then you, the Lovers. Okay. All right. They have a third party. That's what's holding this person up too. They have someone else that they're pursuing at the time that they're considering coming back to the person that they actually want to be with. That is also a factor. Go figure, with the King of Wands in reverse, this person is definitely a player, okay? So that's the freedom that we're talking about. They have someone else. How does this person feel about this Queen of Wands? It's a new person, a new relationship. Maybe somebody they know from their past, or they go off and on, or they will be going off and on with this person. How do they feel about Cancer with this Queen of Cups? See, Two of Cups. See, you're the one they really want to be with. Like, they don't really, I'm getting they'll love bomb the hell out of this person to keep them around. But you would be the relationship. You would be the soulmate. You are like the deep feels. But they're not willing to show the deep feels, Cancer, because what they're doing is they got their mind occupied on third party. Do I want to sacrifice my freedom? I already know that Cancer's pissed off at me because they probably found out about this third party, or they probably know that I'm playing the field. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. All right, so let's see. How will you know if this is your reading? And then we'll get into how you feel. And then we'll look at singles in just a second, y'all. So don't click off yet, Cancers. If you're single as a Pringle and don't care about this reading, don't click off. I'm going to get into singles in just a little bit. Hang tight. But some folks want to know about this person here. So how will Cancer know if this is their person? We have Justice. We have the King of Cups in the reverse. And we have the Eight of Wands in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Hangman in the reverse and the Nine of Swords. So you know this is your person because they feel or they have felt in the past, it was okay for them to hold back how they really truly feel about you. So they were really good at suppressing their emotions, pushing it down because they were so unsure if they want to surrender to this. So they didn't make space to be totally vulnerable and dive deep in their emotions. And I would agree with this energy because I'm noticing in their energy, even now, Cancer, there's still a lot of deep, heavy feels this person has hidden underneath, but they're so insecure within themselves to where they don't feel like it's safe to just pour it out there. So they feel like it's okay for them to hold back, not let you know how they feel, not let you know that they are madly in love with you. And they show up by emotionally manipulating you to keep you invested, to give them more time to figure out if you are really what they want. Woo! So they keep you in it. And that's why you're like, okay, so what did this person want? Like, why did they waste my time? They didn't want to waste your time. They just wanted to buy more time to figure it out. And that includes playing the field, being emotionally unavailable, and not telling you how they really feel about you. So they were very closed off and just, give me more time. Give me more time. It's not fair. It's not right at all. I agree, Shay. It's very sad. All right, let's clarify this energy from this person, the justice here, why they feel like that was the right thing to do. Because they were overwhelmed. They were overwhelmed. They couldn't just tell you the truth because they know if they were honest with you and say, hey, I just don't know what I want to do with you, Cancer, but I love everything you do for me. And I do have a lot of feelings for you. I just don't know if like I'm really ready for that commitment step yet. I'm just not ready. I don't know. It's like, okay, pick a side, pick a side. Britt says that was right on the money. That's why she left them. See? Yep. So I think for them, this is also the person that feels like it's fair for them to pull their energy back, play emotional manipulation tactics to keep you stuck, that hot and cold in and out energy. But they always knew you were the one that they really liked. That's the sad truth of this energy. Okay? But they also knew like your expectations of what you needed them to be was not what they were ready for. I love you so much. I love the idea of being with you, but being to that level, oh my gosh, I don't think I can do it, Cancer. Like you asking for a lot. That's how you know this is your reading. Yep. Cap Can Sag says accurate. So 8 of Wands in the reverse and the High Priestess. That's why, I think you went silent is because you guys can never get to a space of getting this person healed. They have so many insecurities and emotional blockages where you try to ride it out, ride the wave, and you just couldn't get to the root of the problems. And that's what it is. It has something more significant to do with them than with you. I don't think anything's wrong with you, Cancer. It has everything to do with this person. Oh boy. This person could be I'm getting all kind of energy here. I got Taurus, Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. It could be anybody, but that's the main energies. Yeah, that's a very sad situation. All right, let's look at your energy real quick and we'll go to singles. Y'all know I like to give y'all a thorough personal read. on this channel, every reading I do. All right, here we go. Spirit, tell me about Cancer. Cancerians that resonate with this reading. How do they truly feel about this person? We have the Six of Cups in the reverse. We have the Four of Pentacles. And we have the Ace of Wands. You know, this is a very traumatic experience for you, Cancer. Underneath the deck, we have the Magician and the Tower. Yeah, it's almost like the memories are not pleasant for you. And you're very much protecting yourself from being hurt anymore by this person. And you know their advances are coming. Their sexual advances are coming. And you're not interested. Some of them may kind of like sweet talk you, tell you all the things. Again, that emotional manipulation, but I'm also getting like sexual advances. So what really triggers you more than anything is this person being a massive manipulator. And it was coming from an unhealed space. And they were still expecting you to keep giving to them, no matter how much they were hurting you and letting you down. So with the Four of Pentacles to the Temperance in the reverse, I think what you're holding on to when it comes to this traumatic experience is the energy of feeling very unbalanced and uneasy. So like you're protecting yourself from that pain because you already can kind of see it coming, that this person is definitely going to hurt you again. Can you tell me a little bit about what is Cancer's intentions moving forward? Nine of Pentacles in the reverse and the Queen of Cups in reverse. You know, a lot of you Cancers watching right now are really feeling alone, really triggered and hurt that this person would just kind of leave you like this, because this is not what you want. This is not what you want. It breaks your heart that it didn't work out between you and this person. And it's almost like you're forcing yourself to let go of the dream and let go of the fantasy or the illusion that this person was selling you, because you are very sure that no matter what you do, no matter what you say, this person will not change. And you're right. I think there's a Cancer out there that needs to hear this, that you can never change somebody. They have to be willing to want to change for themselves. Okay. So yeah, it's the lack of cooperation from this person that's breaking your heart too. The fact that you've given so much, invested so much, and this person caused you so much pain. So I think you have all the information that you need about this relationship. Secretly, I think you guys know what this relationship was about, what the connection was intended to teach you, but it's not making you feel so good, okay? It's one of those energies of saying, for some of you Cancers, not all y'all, because I don't want to hear it in the comments, some of you guys are kind of falling into a trap of really feeling like you need to find someone to make you feel better. But don't do that. Don't fall into that trap. Find peace within yourself. That's going to be very significant. Find peace and balance within yourself. That's what Spirit wants you to focus on, even though you feel like a void is there. Yeah. Yeah, you're not feeling too strong, but you got this. You know, Cancer, you're stronger than you think. You really are. You just have to believe that you can get through this season, because whenever we have these big tower moments, these big breakups, these big disappointments, it's all spiritually orchestrated, because this was not your wife, this was not your husband, this was not your person. This was a karmic. This was a karmic. All right. Enough about that situation. For those that are curious, that are single, let's look at what's coming your way for the rest of November 2025. For the singles out there, do we have any single Cancers watching the video, watching the live? Any single Cancers? Big shout out to Mama Lisa. Thank you, Lisa, so much for modding tonight. I appreciate your support. All right, y'all, Cancers. Don't forget, y'all, to hit the like button. Somebody asked about how can they get a personal reading. It's simple. Just book a personal reading with me at my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. All right, here we go. Delaney said she's single as a Pringle. All right, this may be a message for you, boo. Let's see. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Cancer. Woo, y'all saw that card fly out? And it was a 5 of Wands. It was a feisty card, too. Look at that. 5 of Wands flying out, about to hit me in the eye. I'm just playing. Spirit, tell me about single Cancers. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Who's coming towards Cancer singles in love and romance for the rest of November 2025? All right, here we go. Oh boy. We have the 5 of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, 6 of Wands, and underneath the deck, the Page of Cups in the reverse and the 3 of Cups. Y'all, no, we don't want this. This is your ex desperately trying to get your attention. Okay. I know y'all don't want to hear it, but I can't control the energies coming through. I'm not getting someone new coming in these next couple weeks of November. I'm getting that some of you guys are going to be by yourself. Many of you Cancers are not even out there dating. I think a lot of you guys are just kind of like doing your own thing. So yeah, this person has somebody else that they're trying to get away from. They're having issues with that other person and they want to come towards you. As you know, it was a karmic cycle, and now they're realizing that you're who they want to get some type of attention from. They want to get your attention. You know, I feel like this person feels like single Cancers that they own you, or that they can keep having access to you. But they don't like the fact that you're not giving them attention. It's making them very upset, disappointed, moody, and making them overwhelmed, because I think they have been definitely stalking you, keeping tabs on you, watching you from afar, asking friends, family about you. This person may have the letters T, L, R, A, C in their first or last name. I also have O. This person could be a Taurus, an Aries, Leo, Sag, a Scorpio, and Aquarius. Or a Cancer. Either way, this person is very overwhelmed by your response. I think they really want to talk to you because they're feeling like they can't get any forward movement from you. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, whatever I mentioned in the first portion of the reading about the current energies, I think this is a continuation of that, especially considering we're in Mercury retrograde until November 29th, I believe. So this person is going to try to do whatever they can to get your attention, for sure. Okay. I'm going to see if there's someone else, because I know some of you cancers that are single, like, I don't want that. Well, we'll see. I'm just not picking up another person. But we'll try one more time and ask Spirit if there's someone else. And then we'll get to your money and career singles. All right. Try this one more time, Spirit. Is there anybody else coming towards Cancer singles? Anyone else? Anyone new? Anyone new for Cancer singles coming towards him in November 2025, Spirit? All right. Page of Wands in the reverse. King of Cups in the reverse. The Tower in the reverse. Okay. The Hangman in the reverse and the Lovers in reverse. This is the same person. I'm not getting anyone new. So, in other words, remember I talked a lot about some type of emotional manipulator, somebody that's an emotionally closed off, not knowing where they want to go in this relationship, but they're going to keep repeating the cycle. The tower is going to keep falling. It's the same person, the person from your past. Still a page, not knowing what they want. They just want peace. They're not worried about like, let's create a long-term committed relationship. They just want you guys to be at peace. And like secretly, let's work on, the way you think about me or the way you judge me. Let's work on changing your mindset, Cancer, of who you think I am. So I think this person will come in with some type of manipulative tactics to try to get you to drop your guard. It's the same reading, y'all. It's just different cards, different order, but the energy is the same. And that's why I know it's resonating. Now, some of you guys may have tried to block this person. If you did, you may or may not hear from this person, but it doesn't mean this person isn't spying on you. Okay. If you're actively dating, I don't think you're going to actually land yourself in a new relationship for the month of November. It may be later on in the year or early 2026. So keep hope alive, singles. This is not the end all be all. This is just the energy for this month. I think a lot of you guys are still on a healing journey, and that's okay. That's okay. All right, here we go. Let's look at money and career, Cancer, and we'll close the reading. Spirit, tell me about Cancer's money and career for the rest of November 2025. What can they expect in their money and career for the rest of November 2025? Temperance in the reverse. The Death. And the Chariot. Tell me about this Chariot card, Spirit. Okay, the World in the reverse, World in reverse. Okay. All right. So I'm getting like a lot of you guys may have been feeling uneasy in the past or the recent past with your money or how things have been going with your job. But I feel like that period of just like uneasiness or chaotic energy or where things are just not feeling good for you, it's coming to an end with the Death card. It's coming to an end. That period is over, okay? And you're definitely going to address the issues and get yourself back to a better space. Underneath the deck with the Moon to the Nine of Swords, it's the thing that's going to be keeping you up at night. That's what I'm talking about. So for a lot of you guys, it could be the actual workplace that's causing issues for you. It could be your own business or it can be your money. So it's different for each Cancer, but there's something significant about things just not have been going very well for you. And so that period is definitely coming to an end by the end of the month, and you're going to be able to have liftoff toward a better space to be able to address some of those issues. All right. Is there anything else Cancer needs to know about their money and career? Yeah. With the Four of Swords, you're going to come up and formulate a plan that is going to address the very thing that has caused you that imbalance or that pain. I'm getting it's like sweet revenge, whatever that means. So say, for example, if you work for a company and it's not going well, you're going to find somewhere else. If you are currently launching a business, things have not been going well, it's going to start picking up again. If you are having money troubles because of the way the economy has been going for you, it's going to start picking up again. So I'm getting things are going to improve for you, and you have nothing to worry about. Yeah, you just haven't been getting the type of cooperation that you've been wanting to receive when it comes to your career or your money, but it'll turn around. All right. I think that's the readings for tonight. Thank you so much, Cancer, for joining me on this live. I'll timestamp each portion of the reading tonight. Sorry I couldn't give you more positive love messages, but as you guys know, this is a collective reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. But if it did, don't hesitate to share your story with me. Leave me a comment. I love to hear from you all. I always reply back to every single comment. And don't forget, if you're new here, to subscribe to my channel, Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance, because here we're like family. We're here to support each other on this healing journey. And I look forward to seeing you guys on the next one. Take care, collective. Namaste. Good night.